Hi Sarasota, Dr. Walters here. So I want to talk to you today about the PDO thread procedure, and a ton of people ask me this all the time. Why should I get PDO threads versus just getting a facelift surgery, or vice versa? So I'm not a plastic surgeon. As you know, I specialize in less invasive, non-surgical cosmetic procedures, but I do know a little bit about, the industry, given my experience. And I love to talk people through the pros and cons because, my job is just to educate and help people make the right decisions for them and help them achieve their goals. So anyway, I'll tell you about the positives and the pros as to why some people choose to undergo PDO thread lifts, which lift and tighten the skin. So basically, I like to call it like a non-surgical facelift because it works instantly. So that should be the first reason I should talk about. Basically, threads, you see the results right away, whereas surgery, there's some downtime and swelling, and there's just a whole recovery process. My clients love that immediate gratification with threads, that you see results right away and skin is just instantly lifted, which is beautiful. As far as downtime goes, a lot of my clients are back to normal, regular activity within 48 hours. There's some soreness, but I recommend kind of taking it easy the day of, the day after. No excessive exercise. You don't want to mash or massage too heavily on the face. Just relax, you earned it. I have family members, friends who've had facelift procedures, and from their experiences, I know that it could take up to a month for the recovery and downtime for bruising and swelling to heal. So those are the differences with that. With facelifts too, and this kind of makes people shy away, it causes some scarring, whether behind the ear or wherever on the face. There is some surgical scars that's associated. I mean, the scars are so little and faint, and most people don't even notice. With the thread procedure, there's no scarring. I actually do one insertion point, kind of like how I do with filler, but one insertion point back in the hairline. It's just a poke, and basically it'll heal. And no scar, and no anesthesia too. I know a lot of my clients, especially my older clients, they're a little nervous to go under the knife and general anesthesia. So for them, maybe they have a history of some kind of issue like blood clots, so they definitely don't want to do anesthesia if that's the case. So they like to go with a lesser invasive cosmetic procedure option. And lastly, I would like to talk about expense, because these things aren't for free. Facelifts are costly. I really, like I said, I'm not a plastic surgeon, so I can't really quote you on how much they cost. I just know from experiences from other people how much they can cost. It could be anywhere from 10 to 20,000, depending on how many areas of the face, and if you're doing a liposuction transfer or a chemical peel. There's a lot of options with that. With the threads, it could be a couple thousand. Just again, it depends on the individual and what they need. So these procedures aren't cheap, but that's what happens when you age. No, totally kidding. Anyway, what I wanted to talk about though was, I have some clients that tell me, well, if I'm already spending a couple grand, what's a little bit more and just do the surgery? And that's totally true. And actually, a big benefit of having a facelift surgery is that the results last much, much longer, and results are much more dramatic. So the lift and the amount of lift that's maintained and holding, it could last, a facelift could last up to 10 years. The threads, they last 1 to 2 years, depending on how much collagen is stimulated. It depends on the individual and how much upkeep they do, and their activity level, and just their skin in general. But yeah, so I mean, some people just don't want to be bothered with the maintenance. They just kind of want one and done, or they want something like super dramatic. I get it 100%. But basically those are some reasons why some people would go for a facelift instead. And I totally understand. You guys won't hurt my feelings if you decide not to. Anyway, let me know if you have any questions. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram or Facebook at Dr. Walters DMP. Thanks.